All things going live. I appreciate all the support. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm setting up my screens, trying to get everything going. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions and support you as you join the live stream, friends. All right, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am setting up my screens now as we get going. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. And I appreciate everybody coming in. Hello, friends. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. We're going to get to talking and chatting in just a minute. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate all the support, friends. Come on in. So, as I get started, I know some of my friends will be joining shortly. I appreciate all the support coming through. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to set up my other screens, trying to get everything going. Today is the 17th. Oh gosh, time is flying, you all. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you have any questions as I get started. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you have any questions as I get going. And we'll get started in a second. I'm sitting here setting up all my screens to start the live stream. Hello, Michelle. How are you, friend? How's everything going? I posted one of my highlights in a video last night. I was trying to be a little bit of a diligent person when it came to YouTube and getting things going. I need to add your, you need to add your pink ribbon, my pink ribbon. Thank you. Appreciate you reminding me. I had it actually sitting here. I had did a video before here. I didn't, I still need to edit it. And so I actually took it off so I could have, it looked different from the video from yesterday. So it wasn't sitting on the video. I should have had it on there actually. Hello friends, thank you all who have joined the live. I should have kept it on, but I was like, well, you know what? This video may show up in people's feed different times of the year. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. How you doing, pals? I'm working on my Photoshop homework. You got some Photoshop homework? Nice, nice. Happy Friday, everybody. Hello, everybody who's joining the live. I appreciate you all coming through. Hello, friend. Hello, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. My friends coming in. I posted some content yesterday, so I'm really proud of myself. You know what? The YouTube highlight, it was actually a highlight that I looked at from earlier in the week, and I was talking about the highlights. And I was like, okay, well, let me use this one since YouTube decided to make it a highlight reel. I was like, okay, we'll use this one. Learn about thumbnails. Nice. And so I posted that, and then I linked the live stream, this playlist, to that video. So I'm going to try to look at some of my other highlights. 6:22, yes, YouTube is being nice to me for now. For the moment, it was 6:23 yesterday, so I guess something happened between now and yesterday. But yeah, so I posted a highlight video and added a playlist link to it and connected. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody coming into the live. I appreciate you all commenting and joining. Yes, let's do house rules. Use it for now. Yes, for the moment. Let's do some house rules for the live stream. So please come in, say hello, do a greeting. Thank you all for being here. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. So we're going to talk all things live streaming. So if you don't mind, make sure that you like the live, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't become a subscriber already, please subscribe to the channel. And then if you are not 18 years and older, this is not the live stream for you. So I talk about live streaming from a TikTok perspective, and I am a creator network agency over there. So you have to be 18 years and older to the live stream. So please be 18 years and older. My moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet, so she is here as well. And so she is checking you all. But also you want to connect with her because she understands YouTube very well. Thank you for being here, friend. She understands YouTube very well, and she can help you in terms of optimizing your profile, making sure you're thinking very intentionally about your brand and how you connect with your target audience. So feel free to connect and subscribe to Michelle as well. And feel free to engage in the live. We're talking all things live stream, okay? So let me know. Let's stay on topic. We want to make sure we're being professional and we are staying on topic, friends. Thank you all who are greeting. I appreciate you all coming in. Appreciate the support. Thank you for all the hearts and the likes. Feel free to connect with the live host. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the live as well. And then we're just going to talk live stream. So what I do here in this particular live, this is a playlist that you guys can go back and watch. I actually am going to co-stream, because I tell you all the time I'm co-streaming. I'm going to co-stream on TikTok, and we're going to talk over there. Primarily, it's a lot of the conversation and questions are from a TikTok perspective because of the agency. And so I'm supporting creators, I'm helping you grow, I'm helping you stream, I'm helping you build your business, because this is a business. And then I answer questions that you need assistance with as well. So let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. Thank you all who are coming in. And then we do manage the chat quite a bit so that we're all okay. I'm back. That was quick. She hung up on me, so I'll call her later. I was like, so I'll tell her I'll call her back. I know I paused it. He said her voice is not audible. So Michelle, that's the first time I did it. You were glitching. It wasn't a glitch. It wasn't actually a glitch. I did it on purpose. I turned the microphone off and I turned the camera off. It wasn't a glitch. It was me actually pausing the live, but I don't know if I actually paused it. I think I just turned the microphone off and turned the camera off. So let me know if well, I don't know what you guys experienced, but it wasn't actually a glitch. It was me doing it intentionally because I was trying to answer the call and my daughter hung up in time. So let me know what you guys experienced. Okay, I was wondering if I messed up. You got your screen. My screensaver came on, didn't it? I was like, that's the first time I had done that, y'all. So I don't think I pressed the right button though. Let me say that. so Michelle, you told me I'm able to pause my live. All I did was turn the microphone off and turn the camera off. So how do you actually pause it? That's a great question because I've never actually tried to pause it before. Yes, double tap the screen to like the live. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody coming in. So YouTube might make this a highlight, y'all. So this might be a highlight video. We'll see. We'll see. YouTube might be like, okay, this is a highlight. You said that's what you do? You just cut the microphone off. You undo the mic and turn the camera. Okay. You said, well done. You said if it worked, it worked out. He said, well done. There you go. So thank you so much. I'm just going to tell her we'll call her back. I just have to make sure I sent that message to her. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody joining. So I was sharing, we're about to go live on TikTok. So this is a co-stream. I appreciate everybody coming in. So lately what's happened, you guys are coming in, joining me, staying for a long time. So I so appreciate it. It's been a great experience so far. We do have some bad actors that will come in and say things and stuff that's like off topic, but keep it professional. Let's stay focused. Like I said, this is a live stream. You can go back and watch. It becomes a playlist for you all. And again, if you're not 18 years and older, this is not the live stream for you. So I'm happy to answer questions along the way. I do try to multitask a little bit where I come over here in the chat and we're talking. Like I said, a lot of it is pertaining to TikTok, but you're welcome to continue to ask questions. And then, like I said, my moderator, she's here for like She'll probably be here for another 15 minutes or so. So definitely engage with her if there's specific YouTube questions that you have when it comes to live streaming. Okay. In the meantime, let me set up the screen for TikTok. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna chat for a little bit. There are a couple things I want to make sure I share with the community over here, so we can make sure people are doing well with their live streams. And we usually I tell people you have to start strong, so you'll hear me talking and engaging a lot in the beginning because you want to make sure your live stream is reaching your target audience, so you want to be intentional about that. And so I say that all the time. You said you don't have TikTok. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of this is TikTok related, but I'm happy to talk about streaming in general. I'm a content creator coach. Yes. So I'm happy to be I'm happy to talk about this in general. So feel free to connect and ask questions as they come up, so that you know exactly what to do. Okay. All right, friends. Thank you so much. It goes 3, 2, 1. Hello. Good morning, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are talking all things live stream. Come on in. We're going to get to talking and chatting and making sure that we are connecting with our target audience. So I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. And if you are nervous, afraid, shy, scared, introverted, all the things, come on in. We're going to talk how to go live and how to go live with ease and confidence, okay? So let me know if you have questions as you come in. Hi, Krista, where you're from, friend? Put it in the chat for me. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get to talking and chatting in a second. I just started the live, so feel free to come on in and ask questions as you see fit. You see me setting up my live stream as I get going. I'm going to have share out my live as well to my followers and community. Let me know if you have questions as well. Good morning. How you doing, Muku? How are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining the live. You've been going live lately. I think you have been. How's everything going with your live stream? How's everything going, friend? Tenzi, hello. I think some other friends. I got to check and see who else is going live. I think that was a go live message that popped in. Let me know how's everything going with your live stream. And then my friends over here on the YT, let me know if you guys are live hosts as well. Appreciate you all coming. You said, well done. That was a great intro, huh? You said, well done. Look at you. You've been doing this a lot, huh? Yes, I have. All well, catching my sunrises and sunsets. Love that. So wait a minute. So what's your live stream about? I love that. So you're outdoors then. Have a pleasant day. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. So yeah, you're outdoors. That's awesome. Let me add my live to my story. Let's see. TikTok, that's an interesting message. It said no sound issues found. I was like, wait a minute. Mainly outdoors. All right. Sunrises, sunsets. So what are you sharing, like motivational messages? Like what's your live stream? What do you do in your sunrises and sunsets? Let me know what's going on in your live stream. And hold on one second. I'm putting on my message to the community, and I'm sharing out my live as we speak. Hello, friends coming in. How are you guys doing? How you doing, Dr. Peg? Appreciate the daily heart me as well. Appreciate you coming in. Hello, friends. How are you? Let's see. All that are coming into the live. Leanne, how's everything going? Your tip worked for me yesterday. Jumped up to. Wait a minute. What tip did I give? Leanne came in and said, your tip worked for me. Which tip did I give, friend? I gotta see. Sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I need to use my own advice. What did I say? Today's question was, what's your morning beverage or of choice? Oh, nice. I'm a coffee drinker. I just finished my coffee. Sitting here. Oh, that was Dr. Peg. Okay, Dr. Peg. What tip did I give? I'm sorry. I thought it was Leanne, you got filtered too. No, wait. Okay, I like to walk and share the views. May have questions of the morning. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I see. So Powell's tip worked for me in terms of the filters. So Muku just got filtered, and so I didn't see it. Gotta run. Thank you. Oh, hello, fellow Lisa. How are you, friend? Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Trisha, thank you so much. Everybody coming in, I apologize. Let me see. Creator Search Insights, engagement with comments on recommended videos. Oh, nice. There you go, friend. I love that. That was a good, that's a good tip. That is a very good tip. So keep doing it, friend. You will see the difference. You will see the difference. Thank you for that. Um, and Muku, you said while watching the sunrise. See, you got filters, so I think I understand. So what's your drink of choice? Like I said, I like coffee. So let me know, friend. Come on in. How you doing, Keisha? Thank you so much. Good morning, Ashley. How are you? Come on in. Come back to let you know that. Thanks. You are so welcome. Appreciate the message. That's a great tip. And so people, I'm going to talk about that again some more because engagement outside the live is so critical to what happens inside the live. And I know we just got to find the time to do it. So if you can find that time to do an engagement, it's going to make all the difference. Good morning, Tina. How are you, friend? Everybody coming in. Ashley, appreciate you as well. Thank you for that. So my YT people, thank you all for who are over there. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel as well, so we can improve our subscriber numbers. I was looking at it in real time. It doesn't change over there. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate everybody coming in. Just got a co-host request. I'm good. Hello, Unwritten Unstoppable. Hey, Leanne, you came on both sides. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Hey, Leanne, look in the chat. Leanne, whichever one you own, if you're on both, look in the chat for me of here. Pals and I was talking about this yesterday. It says Leanne said hi. What did you do to do that? Did you press something when you came in? Did you press like the high five or send a high five? What does YouTube make you? What did you do to get that message to show up in my chat like that? Okay, so let me know what happened. Did you press something? We're thinking it's something that happened, but we don't know what it is. So maybe that's the question. Thank you all coming into the live. I appreciate the support. Make sure you like the live and share it out as well. Support is definitely needed. There's a pop-up that says say hello in the chat. Oh, that's what happened. So as soon as you go live, because I've never gone, I think I did it one time. So as soon as you join a YouTube live, there's something that pops up in the chat that says say hello. Interesting. Now I'm gonna have to go visit some lives on the YouTube side and just see what happens. I did once from my phone. It was actually very weird, to be honest with you. I think I joined a live that was not. Michelle says when you're on a mobile device, you get that message. She said when you're on a mobile. Was I on a mobile device? I think I had to been on my phone. Fascinating. I always go on YouTube from a computer, so I never see it. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think I was on a mobile, so I'm at the look. But it was just really weird. It was almost like the chat was cut off. So I might have joined a chat that had some, special provisions for maybe subscribers or members. I don't know what happened, but it was like I couldn't communicate really. So I was like, oh, I guess it's not for me. So I don't know. I have to kind of play around with the YT live stream a little bit more as a viewer. I've never done it much there. I'm currently on a computer and it's super weird to me. Oh, okay. That's what you mean by keyboard and typing. You say that all the time. And I guess it didn't register that you were on the computer on YouTube. That makes sense. All right, friends. Let's see. Everybody coming in. I appreciate all the engagement that's happening. You guys are connecting. Thank you so much, Dr. Peg. This is extra hard as I don't. Oh. You go on a computer too then, I think, Michelle, versus your phone. You say, see? Hey, friends. So the mobile has different icons and features. We're talking about the YT real quick because a couple of our friends are over there. Don't have access to my emojis. Oh, Pals, did you log in on her phone? No, she's on a computer. She's on a computer. So yeah, that's how she's logged in. So you guys, not staying long. Have to find my custom for your costume for tonight. Nice. Hey, Black Lotus, how you doing, friend? Oh, you gotta find your costume. Hey, I went back to that person's page. That person is a battler. That person, yeah. Half of their videos when I look through are like shots from their battle experience. So yeah. This is gonna be interesting. And that we can't just reply. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, so you better be ready. You better share out the live. Make sure your community is coming and all your people are there. He said, I just got off their page. Yes. Yeah, they the real deal. I think this is somebody who does this on a regular. So we're gonna see how this goes, friends. Wow. Um, Appreciate you guys coming in. How you doing, Lisa? I made a poster for my battle. Did you really? Hey, Happy. How you doing, friend? Come on in. Thank you all for coming into the live. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are sharing out the live. Thank you for the Crystal Rose. Sharing out the live, liking the live as well. Good morning. Good morning, friends. So we were chatting. So Dr. Peck, she came in. I'm gonna say this real quick for you guys. So anybody who's just joining, and I don't know if you heard what she had put in the chat, she did affirm that when she went to Creator Search Insights, she started binge watching some of the videos in there that were related to her topic and engaging in the chat in those in the chats for the comments. I'm sorry, for those videos. She got 30 more views in her live today. So do that engagement. That engagement is key. You'll see more views come through your live. You really should, because you're reaching out to people in a very intentional way. So you really should. Let me know if there's questions, everybody. I appreciate you. I just want to reiterate that so you guys knew. Black Lotus, she said the 81 are the battles that's why I hang out with after I leave you, like at 9 p.m. on okay. Hello, Dr. Lisa. How you doing, friend? Hey, Black Lotus. So, Black Lotus, you said you've been scoping some of those high level battle experiences. So I love that. Let me know when you're ready to battle too. Let us know. Coach Jesse's doing the battles as well. So you probably should get ready to do one. You getting used to going live. So now it's time to battle, friend. All right, Coach Van, thank you so much for being here. Everybody else who has joined the live, like I said, make sure you share the live out. If you are new to my live, put that in the chat as well. I appreciate you all joining. E-Nurse, how you doing? What were you saying about the Creator Search Insight, Dr. Lisa? And do I have a question after? And I do have a question after that. Okay, so what I shared was, thank you for the repost, Coach Jesse. So what I shared was that when you go to Creator Search Insights, search for a topic, maybe look at a content gap, look at something that's related to your live streaming or your content you're creating, and go to watch those videos. Look at you. Reach Gifter 2026 level. Look at you. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, E-Nurse. Happy Friday. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You did that in the room here. Thank you so much for that. So if you go to Creator Search Insights, engage in the content there, because they'll give you videos that have been categorized based on that topic. And those videos have people who have commented, okay? So those videos have people who have commented. Engage in those comments too. So give me a second and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Happy said, hi, I love. Just stop by to say hi to Dr. Lisa and everyone. Rejoicing and celebrating with you. Oh, thank you so much, Happy. When I go to someone's content, I try to say hello as many people as possible. Yes, that's it. And comment a few people. You know, you're not poaching or anything like that. You're just kind of saying something related to the topic and engaging with those folks. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. You're so welcome, friend. Okay, so let me give an example. So if I were talking about Creator Search Insights, let's see. So this is my backup account. So Creator Search Insights is here. Thank you so much for the Octobers. Appreciate you, friend. Creator Search Insights is here. And so say, so you're gonna tap in to go into it. And so now you're viewing Creator Search Insights. And if I was to pick a video, I'm just gonna pick anything really quickly. Something that is TikTok decides a song. That's what popped up. So here, you see people who have done videos based on this content, okay? So if I click this first video, This video has a lot of views, a lot of comments. I'm going to go into these comments. Oh, sorry. It's 2,000, over 2,000 comments. So there's a lot of comments here. And so you're going to just go down and maybe you'll heart some of these comments. I'm just going to heart some of these random comments. I don't know who these people are. So you'll heart some of these comments. Some of these comments, you might want to even comment back and reply back. And now this video is about the song, but you could reply back and say, oh, that song, oh, I love this song. Whatever the case may be, something relevant. Nothing too like, oh, come over to my page in my live. I play this song all the time. Don't do that. Just do something that you're engaging with that person. You hearted their comment. Because first of all, they see that heart. Anytime somebody likes your comments, you see that somebody liked your comment. Okay? So you get a notification about that. So that's the first thing. Hello, Holly Q. How you doing? Natty Nat, I saw you coming in too as well. Beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining the live. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for so much engagement. Appreciate you all. Miss D, thank you for joining as well. Today is going to be a good day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, TikTok gave me the flash code. Let me, it's heart me's. It's all right, TikTok. 12 heart me's. Weather here is 44 degrees. Oh, gosh. I'm in Florida. Where you at, Muku? Where you at, friend? Just replying to comments myself right now. There we go. How you doing, Bloom? Good morning, friend. NY. Oh, yes, New York. Oh, yes, yes. It is. I'm in Florida, so yes, it's nice. It's nice here still. We still got nice weather. Yeah, we're still getting 80s. Yeah, it's nice. So you know, this time of year I'm always sensitive because I'm from Chicago originally. So when I talk to my family in the Midwest and friends, they typically don't like talking to me in the winter months. They're like, oh, look here, we just had a blizzard. I don't want to hear about your sunshine and your nice 75 degrees. So yeah, I try not to talk about the weather too much in the winter because I get it. I get it. We should be at 66 degrees by 1. Okay, that's good. That is good. That's good. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Exactly. Well, I'm trying to move. Exactly where you're trying to move. I love it. Yeah, Tina, my family like, look here, girl. Don't. It was one time, and it happened. It doesn't always happen like this, but on the December 25th, the Christmas holiday, the kids. This is when they were like. This might have been about 10 years ago because they're all like 20, 21 now. So this was when they were like 10 and 11, 12, something like that. One of those Christmas holidays. They literally had on swimsuits and went to the pool. And I took pictures of them in the water on December 25th. It was like 85 degrees. It don't happen like that all the time. It's typically in the 70s. But yeah, it was a hot Christmas. And I sent my family pictures and they was like, you know what? You can't talk to us. You can't talk to us for into the end of December or to the end of January. We'll talk to you then. So thank you for the follow, Julie. So yeah, but that doesn't happen all the time. Dr. Lisa, 75 is good temperature. It is. I know it is. It's nice. That's a very good temperature. So yeah, but I try not to talk about the weather too much, y'all. I apologize because I know it ain't like that all over the country. And my California people, I'm sure y'all get stuff like that too, where y'all get the nice temperatures. How you doing, Mika? Thank you so much for being here. Hello. Thank you for the heart hugs. Thank you so much, friend. So we had 85 degrees here before in December. In Minnesota? Oh, wow. What is that one? Starlight Compass. Oh, that's cute. That was super cute. I like that one. Miss Darlene in Minneapolis, Minnesota, December, 85 degrees. No way. What happened then? That was some real global warming. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. So sorry. Oh, love it. Hey, how you doing? Love Universify. Appreciate your friend, the Voice Guru. All y'all coming into the live. I appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much. So, okay, Creator Search Insights. I gotta make sure I mute people. Somebody who was not being focused on the chat, focus on what's the topic. Hello, this is your Creator Network. What is your Creator Network agency? It's called Launch Your Income Agency. Creator Networks are free, so it's a free program. Essentially, I'm trying to start there because a lot of people are like, "What's the cost?" Um, hold on one second. TikTok filtered some comments. I don't know why. TikTok, we're in the 90s today. Where are you at? Oh, in Texas. Nice. Nice, Coach Jesse. You got filtered with that comment. I moved here in 1982, so I think it was in the 80s, 1989. Hey Tasha, how you doing, Eddie? Now, okay, so the Creator Network is a free program because TikTok pays you in terms of the Skill Live rewards, and they get a percentage of your live stream, and they use that to pay a few percentage to the agencies. Agencies are there to support you if you get a violation or restriction. That's one of the main things. We also have data. TikTok has a back end system. It's called Backstage, where we can see how your live is performing. We can give you strategies and other tips to improve your live stream, as well as give you data in terms of how your live is performing and going into the live feed. I also do weekly meetings on Zoom, as well as I do these live streams twice a day where I'm giving tips. We were just talking about Creator Search Insights. I'm going to finish my conversation. As well as if you need a one-on-one with me, we'll talk about your data. We'll talk about some other things you might want to think about for your live. And then in turn, we have a school platform where I have information there for you to search. And you can also engage with the community on school, on TikTok. This is a community of supporters. Last night, can we talk about last night, y'all? Real quick, we're just gonna talk real quick about last night. Last night, you guys were awesome. I'm just gonna say that. You said go Latrice. Oh, thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Hold on. Do you help with shop lives? Let me say this. TikTok Creator Network agencies are not TikTok Shop agencies. Let me say that first and foremost. So all things with TikTok Shop would be a different agency. Those are called the TikTok Shop Partners Program. So that would be different. However, I do know a little bit to be dangerous when it comes to TikTok Shop. So I give tips and strategies about Shop. I'm trying to be very cognizant of that because I don't want people to think we're all things Shop. Shop is different. So I'll say that Shop is entirely different program. And so you got to make sure you are aware of all the different rules and regulations surrounding your live stream as well as your video content. Thank you so much, Jess. How are you, friend? Thank you for that. And so I do know a lot about Shop because I have a Shop page, so I understand Shop. I know how to talk about Shop. I know how to engage over there, but I just always have to give that particular disclaimer that this is not a Shop agency. So yes, so that's it. Muku, you said talk about it. You want to talk about Creator Search Insights? So yeah, I finished. So let me know if you have questions about the Creator Network. Any other questions? If you go to my profile picture here, click my picture. My mini profile will pop up. If you click my photo again, it'll take you to my main profile, and my agency. The link is in the profile. I actually have a separate page that has the actual agency's page. But you can get to it on my page here too. Okay, so that's how you would join it. And then if you join, or if you apply, if you apply, I can tell you if you're eligible or not. Okay, so let me know if you do, if you have other questions, and if you do apply, I'll let you know some more about the agency. In the meantime, let me go back to Creator Search Insights. So I went through here and I just hearted some of these comments real quick. So you go through and you just heart some of the comments that are in here. Do that strategy where you are engaging in the comments. The comments are gold because the comments is your target audience. If you are trying to reach a specific audience and they've already engaged in content that is similar to what you would post or similar to what you would talk in your live stream, then you've reached your audience. So you got to make sure those people are aware of you and they go to your page and they see that you like their content, or you like their comment, or you do go to their page and like their content too. So be very intentional about that type of work. Spend about 15 minutes or so. And Creator Search Insights has a collection of videos already there based on a topic that may be of interest to you. Does that make sense? Like if you pick those videos are already there. Okay. Oh no. Just listen to you started talking about what happened last night. Oh, I'm sorry. I went all over the place, didn't I? Okay. I'm sorry. Last night I was about to say you guys are awesome. This is a community of supporters. Community of supporters, because Luna's birthday was last night in some sugar. Just so happened I was in I kid you not, y'all. I was sitting on the sofa waiting for Nika Grace. Where's Nika Grace at? She ain't even in here, is she? Waiting for Nika Grace to say she was about to go live. So she said she was going live. I walked away from my phone, went back to my phone, and she wasn't live. So I don't know what happened. Um, and so when I went to go see on the system who was live, I saw some sugar. So I was like, oh. And then I saw Luna too. So I was going to pop over to Luna's. But then I saw some sugar. I was like, oh, some sugar's live. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Why is she live? Because she'll never be live, y'all. So when she was live, she was saying, oh, it's my birthday. And I was like, oh, it's Luna's birthday. So then she jumped in and she was trying to co-host. I jumped in because she was trying to co-host. And the person didn't know about the audience control. So that's how I ended up in Some Sugar's live, because she didn't understand the whole having the audience control on, and the person who was trying to join needed theirs on too, because Some Sugar has set hers with it on. So I gotta walk her through that, and I actually joined her as a guest for a second to explain it, and then found out it was her birthday. So that's how that ended up happening. And so I joined her live for a second, said happy birthday, and then I went over to Luna's, and by then people knew Some Sugar's birthday was happening too, because I shared it out. So it was just really beautiful, because I saw y'all jump over to Some Sugar, give her some birthday wishes. Y'all was celebrating Luna, so it was just a really, really beautiful, special moment. So I appreciate seeing that and being privy to all of that, because you guys are doing some great stuff in this community. Really great stuff. How you doing, Laviv? Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. So yeah, you guys were awesome last night, celebrating and connecting with other folks. And then, just recognizing that everybody is doing the best they can with this live journey. And y'all doing great. Everybody is doing great. So it's wonderful to see it in action. Today we're going to be pretty busy as well with all the different, what am I saying? All the different battles that are happening. How do I remind everyone and I missed it? How did you reminded everybody and you missed the birthday celebrations? Yes, they were out there. Yeah, you missed it. Um, it was some great events happening. So folks were okay. Hold on. Folks were out and very busy last night, so it was good to see it in action. Thank you all for joining the live. Thank you for sharing and liking the live as well. I appreciate all the support. Okay, so any questions? Any questions about your Creator Search Insights? That particular strategy is key. If you can start doing that, maybe um, 15 minutes, spend about 15 minutes doing that engagement before you post content, because if you're going to do it from Creator Search Insights, that's great. Or even after. I think Halaku said the after is the better approach for her. So I would say listen to Halaku. If that is a strategy that is working, definitely don't miss out on opportunities to hone in on something that is working and people are sharing the benefits from it. I was asleep from, oh, you was asleep from getting up at 3 a.m. Oh, sorry to hear that. What happened? Since we'll walk yesterday, since well talked YT yesterday, what happened? What you want? Well, I missed something, Voice Guru. Yes, it does, and you can edit, etc. before posting it public. What happened? I'm confused. I'm sorry, my hair fall all over the place. What happened, Leanne? Maybe I missed the comment. I might have missed a comment. Let's see. Off subject. Okay, that's what I missed. Off subject. YT, does it record a live the same way TikTok does? Yes. Yes. Okay, so that's what Leanne's answering. My question was up. Okay, earlier in the chat. Okay, I saw it. Yes, it does. It records. I actually, that was part of my sofa activities because I posted a video. So YT. So when I record, and I'll show you guys now. I'm recording. I'm on the stream here. Recording YT as well. So when I record, I do this on purpose because this becomes a playlist. So this is recorded. I'm literally live right now on YouTube. So my YouTube friends are listening. I think Pals is over here. Leanne, are you still over here? And even yes, Michelle Crochets might be in the room as well. So because I'm over here, thank you so much, Miss Darlene. Yes, Pals is there. So because I'm recording this is a playlist. Now YouTube just launched a new highlight, a new feature where you can get highlights of your live stream. So after I end this live, they're gonna pick one of my clips. He said, running your watch hours up. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. I so appreciate you. I'm trying my best to do better also, because in the evenings I cut on a couple of my devices and log into other accounts and run them up too. So yeah, that's my other strategy. So we'll see how that helps. But what I do is this becomes a playlist. And so what they do is give you a highlight. So they've been giving me highlights. They started this feature. They launched it maybe about, I'm going to say at the beginning of October. It's probably a good 14. Hey, Nika, I was talking about you, friend. There's probably a good 14 clips that I have. Okay, Nurse, thank you so much. See you in a little bit. Have a good live stream, friend. Good morning, Nika. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Let me finish my comments. So, so with that, there is this playlist. So so my playlist is there, and it saves to the playlist, and then essentially I can make it public. So all my recordings are there, and so all these highlights are there too. So the highlights, I took one of the highlights that they gave me, and this was just a highlight that they gave me based on me talking about the highlights. Okay, so they use that one. Thank you so much, Voice Guru. So they use that one to create a highlight for me, and I was like, well, since I talked about it, let me use that one to make public as a short, and then I linked the video that came from that highlight. So hopefully that gets me a little bit more visibility and maybe some watch hours too. But I've been trying to be a little bit more intentional about doing a little bit more with my YouTube channel too. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna stay on top of it as long as I can. When it comes to YouTube, you gotta make the when you go vertical, you gotta make the videos public. How you doing, Tiny Stiletto? Thank you so much, friend. You gotta make the videos public because right now they're private. It instantly changes, makes them private. Now I'm going to have a whole lot of other videos that I haven't transitioned to public. I'm gonna make those public in the next couple days too. So thank you so much, Nika. Nika, what happened yesterday? You were live for like 30 seconds. Is that what just happened? Like when I looked for you, I was like, oh, she shared a live. But it couldn't have been long. Like literally. Like were you only live? I'm trying to think no more than 2 minutes. Because when I saw it pop up and I was like, oh, let me move. I was going upstairs. So my son, because I was sitting on the sofa with him and I didn't want him in my way, listening. So I literally was heading up the stairs, and then next thing I know, my husband said something to me. I paused, and by the time I got to the top of the stairs, you were not live anymore. You were not there. I was like, where are you at? So let me know. That was just a really, really quick live, which is fine, but I just like, wow. So did you figure out the play? Hey, Lisa, did you figure out the play stuff? It wasn't long. I went and I found the drawing and left. Lord, that was 30 seconds for real. For real, for real. Yes, for real. So you didn't need any help then, apparently. It's like I found it pretty quickly then. The whole games things, I was looking, I got a chance to look a little bit. I didn't do a lot of research, but the mobile gaming, have you guys heard this? I don't know if this might be some new news I'm sharing, and I need to kind of investigate a little bit more. The mobile gaming feature, when you're on your phone, allows you to stream games that are on your phone. I don't know if you guys knew that. So there's ways that you can show it in your live stream. I gotta see how to do it exactly, but essentially from your phone. So say you had like, I don't know, solitaire, or if you had any of those games that are like Candy Crush or something like that that's on your phone, you actually can share and stream them in your live stream. And it could be interesting, like if you had a guessing game or a game where people had to figure out, thinking about some of the word puzzles, crossword puzzles and stuff, then you could have that and your audience is engaging with you too. And then there's also a feature where your audience can actually join and be a player in the game as well. Okay. Hello, friends. How you doing? How you doing, Coach Rhonda? That's advanced. It is. It is. So that's next level. But that's when you're on your phone, you can scroll over where it says mobile gaming. So you can have that feature. Say that again. You share games from your phone. Yes. You're streaming. It's almost like you're casting. You know, that's why I missed it. What happened? um, so yeah, so I almost think about if you're casting from your phone the image in your live stream. Does that make sense? Like if you were literally showing your phone, like when you do a screen record or something like that. They do all the good stuff for the mobile gamers. Yes, yes, it is really cool. It's really cool. I've seen a few people do it. I need to figure out all the details, but I think it's the mobile gaming feature that they're using, and they're showing the games on their phone. You know how you might, like I said, like if you have any of the crossword puzzles, any of those type of word find type things, if you have like solitaire, if you had Candy Crush, those type of things you can cast on the screen, and so your audience is seeing it. Now some of those games have ads and some other stuff in them too, so you again, you're showing that part of it too, but for the most part you're sharing. You know how you used to have Angry Birds on your phone? Did you guys play Angry Birds? I played it quite a bit. And so all that is being shown as you're in your live stream. And then people can engage. And your comments can run up. Because like if you're playing a game and people are like, oh, here's the word, or oh, here's the level, or here's how you solve that. Any of those kind of problem solving games, your audience can be part of the strategy team with you and help you answer the question. Yeah, so that's a good way of doing it too. Hey, Sarah. It was good stopping by your live yesterday too. Your lighting, I did like it. I did like the lighting. Sarah and Leanne. Leanne and Sarah. Sarah and Leanne connect. That's Leanne's in the room, Sarah. I was me and Sarah had a one-on-one, Leanne, and I said how you've been experimenting showing your crafting in different ways. So you've used Live Studio, you've done some other things to kind of show your crafting as you're talking. So she's trying to figure out her strategy as well. And so the one thing I would say, Sarah, yesterday your lighting was like really really good. It was good. The lighting on your table, you might need a secondary light to kind of shine on your table, but maybe Leanne can be kind of a problem solver for you to see if there's something else you should be doing in terms of your angle and your lighting. You said yes, I agree. Yep. That's the only thing I would say because it was like a little dim in that area. There's a shadowing that's happening, but for the most part, like all up here is nice, well lit. Yeah, that looks good. Was Kim Love last night? I didn't see her live. Maybe I missed it. Kim, was she live yesterday? No. Kim sent me someone's video because she must have been on TikTok, but she wasn't live. When I looked, the time Kim would have been live would have been when I was in Sarah and when I would have been at Some Sugars and Luna's around that time frame. I don't think she went live. No, I don't remember seeing Kim. No. Kim was live the night before, but she wasn't live yesterday. It's funny, actually. I had a good friend that that asked me to hang out for a moment, and I was talking about y'all, and I showed her, and we talked about Kim's live, and Kim was live, and so we were looking at it for a second. I was like, she's so good, she's so good. I actually meet with Kim today. Come to think of it, Kim and I are supposed to meet. Now that I think about it, we are supposed to meet. Oh, that's probably why she didn't go live, because we were supposed to meet yesterday, but she had a conflict with some repair stuff and some things going on. So that might have been her conflict later too. So yeah. Thank you so much, Nika. Thank you all for sharing the live. I appreciate it. From a distance, Nanny's profile picture is exactly like yours. Sometimes I think it's you. Oh, you're talking about the circle. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see why you say that. You said, Leanne, yeah, yep, I used two different soft boxes because of the shadowing. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Sarah. You might, like I said, you may have to think about your some additional lighting. Sarah said, "Can you show me how to get the effect for the heart that you talk about in your video?" What heart? This heart? Is that what you meant? My latest video, Sarah, let me know if that's what you meant. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Yes, that's called the heart gesture. It's in effects. You know where you have get around again, where you have the Oops, sorry, y'all see my messy room. Where you have the wand is there. So it's there. So yeah, you would go. You said, Nika, I missed something. And then Sarah, you said no sound. You don't have sound for me. Let me know. How you doing, Lisa? How you doing, Jesse? Let me see. You don't have any sound? Let me know. You can set that before you go live. I saw that last night. Yes, you can set it. No sound, no sound. Can't hear you. What I just did. Hello. Hello, are y'all there? I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back because your girl clicked. Anyway, so I was trying to. It was me. It was me. I clicked the mute the microphone. I was like, well, why they can't hear me? And I'm clearly looking at it. It says your microphone is muted. I'm looking at it, seeing that I can't talk, and it didn't dawn on me that it literally said your microphone is muted. Yes, it's the last we we can see it. We can see it's muted. Y'all saw that it was muted too. I'm looking at it, like, oh, I'm muted, and then it didn't register that I'm muted. Which is why y'all can't see me. I was like, oh gosh. All right. So when I clicked and flipped the camera, I was trying to toggle off or toggle on the mirroring because I hate when it's reversed. So what I was trying to get to for Sarah is the wand. The wand has the heart gesture. I was saying hand heart before, but it's called heart gesture. Just search under effects for heart gesture. That's where it's at. Up in the top left of your profile pic, it will have a mute symbol. Oh, really? It did? It had it down here on the panel. The panel where you usually see the clapping and stuff, it said microphone muted. It was there for me. Okay, you're welcome, friend. So that's where it's at. It's under effects. It's the heart gesture. And you said my video, I mentioned it. Yeah, you guys, so Nika, I did a video and I haven't finished it yet. I did a video for static images, so I'm gonna edit it. I did the sound for it or the voice for it. I haven't added some edits to it, so I need to add my edits. But just know, I do have one that's coming up for static images. What I realized is that I was trying my best to be intentional about not using the word violation, because I usually get all those people who, and I don't know if it's bots, I don't know what it is, but you get a lot of messages that say, this person can help you. Oh, message this person and they fixed my situation. And so because of that, I was like, okay, I gotta be careful about using the wrong words. Whenever I do videos about violations, restrictions, the system, you said I hate those. Yes, I get them all the time. That last video you did was really good. The last video I did was really good. What did I do last? I gotta go back and look because I did like 3 or 4 in the last couple of days. So, so those videos pop in. Those people pop into my messages all the time. So whenever I do one that has anything to do with scams, violations, I get inundated with that. So I'm trying to be cognizant of not overdoing those type of videos. So we'll see. It was about going live. Oh, it was the video about going live? Okay. The video about how to go live. Yes, yes, yes. Because all I did was share, okay, the steps. Oh, that's what you said. That's why you asked about the hard drive. I was like, oh, I did talk about it. But I couldn't remember where. Nika, you got, okay, TikTok muted a lot of you guys. So it says, Nika says, I want to go live on TikTok and I know where to start. There you go. Yes. You have you turned on muted. You guys are so funny. That was all about filtered comments. Now I see all my filtered comments, which is great, but TikTok was filtering some comments. All right, friends, let me know if there's some other stuff you want me to cover. Any other questions, and then we'll see about what's happening tonight. We got a lot of people going live. I'll be back at 4, but we have a lot of people going live today when it comes to the battle. So you definitely want to get out for some of those things too, if you can support. There's a kiss too. Kiss for what? You talking about the heart gesture? What do you mean? And the effects? A kiss that you give, like you kissing or you being kissed? A kiss gesture? Let me see. I don't know which one. I don't want to pick those. I'm gonna stick to my little hand heart. It's under the wand. Yeah, it's under the wand. But it's 3 of them that popped up when I put the word kiss in. So I'll wait to do that off camera. I'll test that out before I go live. Okay, you have a live goal for 100 roses before you leave the live. You only have 50. Do those 50 roses? Let me. So, Black Lotus, you said if you have a live goal for 100 roses and you only got 50, are you saying what happens? Typically, TikTok, when you go live again, TikTok will continue that live goal where it left off at. Sometimes you'll see that happen. Is that what you're asking? What are you afraid of the effects? I don't know what's going to show up. So, y'all ain't going to get me. My face turns into full lips. Who knows? Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Black Lotus, your thank you. Thank you. You said that's so funny because it could happen. You never know with those effects. And then some of those effects, people were doing lewd things and stuff. So I was like, y'all won't get me on camera with that. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. With an effect that goes wrong. No. Okay, so Black Lotus, I was about to say your live stream is starting to pick up with viewers too. So that's good. I see you going consistently as well, friend. Yeah, you never know what those effects I have in there. Y'all be like, Dr. Lisa had this crazy effect. No. I'll wait. I'll do it before I set my screen up. I'll click it and see what's, you said right. So I'll see what it looks like, especially with the kissing one. Who knows what's going to be there? I know they have the ones where it's kiss marks all over your face. Like when Sarah had the I love you, there's like some kiss marks all over your face and stuff. But I've seen that one. But I don't know if that's what you were talking about. So, okay, so a couple things I was going to share. So I did the video. I'm going to work on that and post that too. I'm trying my best to post more content. And then I need to get over to the agency side and post over there and engage over there as well. So engagement is going to be key. Posting content is key if you are looking to grow. So you got to make sure all those things are happening for you as well. You said, okay. And Nika, you're going live tonight. What time are you officially going live? Do you know in terms of game night? And then anybody else who engages with the mobile gaming, keep me posted. Like I said, I've seen a few people do it, and I'm actually intrigued with that particular feature. Um, I think it does get decent views also. So people are engaging quite a bit with those type of lives. So just kind of know that that could get you some decent views and engagement if you're looking to just try to get your audience to participate, because they're in the comments, they're giving ideas, so it can be a little bit more interactive. Sorry to be in and out traveling this morning. No problem, friend. Appreciate you being here. 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9:30 Eastern. Perfect, perfect. And then the ones who are battling tonight, Coach Jesse, Dr. Trish, Kim Love Jones, um, Miss Darlene, Sultry Nana, and Mrs. Treetop. So some of them are battling each other. Sultry Nana and Dr. Trish are paired together. Mrs. Treetop and Kim Love Jones are paired together. And then Coach Jesse and Miss Darlene are with people outside the agency. Those were only two people who had accepted at the time. So those are only two people I could pair with outside agency people. Miss Darlene is her battle should be with somebody who may be very Halloween like. Okay. That's what we're suspecting. That this person may go full Halloween on us. Okay. So just know she might have an interesting battle going on. You can register in your profile for game night, and it will notify you. We are doing Pictionary tonight. Okay, look at you. Nika Grace, she's hosting game night, Pictionary, and then her times. I'm going to put that here. I'll pin it. How you doing, Katya? Thank you so much, friend. I got my calendar blocked for 8 p.m. Eastern till I fall asleep in the game live. Okay. Okay. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Granny. How you doing, D4U? Appreciate your friend coming through. So yeah, Coach Jesse, I don't know what your person will bring. If you want to send them a message, I don't know if you did that already, but send them a message just to confirm that they're all good for the battle tonight. And then I think Miss Darlene sent her a person. I don't know if she heard back, but my understanding is, again, this person goes all out. Okay, so we'll see how that works in terms of them showing up as well. Okay. You said I was sleep. You slept till 8 my time. Usually up by 5:30. Ooh, okay. I'm going to message them today. Okay, perfect, perfect. Hopefully they show up for you. How you doing, my favorite for? Appreciate your friend. Hey, thank you for that daily heart me. Battle schedule posted in school. Battle schedule. No, I need to put it in the group chats here. That's typically where I put it. I know we have the battle also at 6:30. That is 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern with E-Nurse and Diana. So they're battling too. My favorite, let me know when you want to battle, because I think you said you wanted to. You were interested in learning about battles. So let us know if you want to try to get in on a test run, like a friends and learn one, where maybe you're learning some of the techniques. And then you got a nice community. You do. So you could probably schedule a battle and have a whole team of supporters come and show up. So I would say you might want to get in on the battle sooner than later. So you can introduce that as another way to league up, and also think about your gift gallery, things like that. Thank you so much for the Octobers. All right, friends. So let me know. How you doing, Coach Chantel? How's everything going? Let me know if there's any other questions too. Mr. Arlene's the only one battling another age. Coach Jessie is also paired with somebody outside the agency. You said, okay, perfect. She's also paired with somebody outside the agency. So everybody else are within the agency as other people hadn't accepted from the other agency. So that's the problem. Hello, the crafty Gen Xer. Thank you for the crystal. I'm D2, Dr. Lisa. Look at you. I love it. Look at you. You said I'm just gonna go live, and seriously, you're doing well. I've seen your live, so everything is. I mean, you're getting the hang of it, and you got people coming in and supporting. I love it. Friends and Learn battle at 6:15 Central and 7:15 Eastern. Okay, I think are they starting or are they turning on their live? I thought they were starting at 6:30, like when they officially turn on the live. When does the battle actually happen? Maybe that's what I'm asking. Hello, is it Y Face? Thank you so much, friend, for the follow. I appreciate you. When does the battle actually start? Hello. Oh, from the Dominican Republic. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Appreciate you joining the live. Let me know if you have questions. If you don't mind, I would give you some homework to make sure you optimize your profile. You got to have some words in your bio so people know who you are and what you're about, but more importantly, for TikTok to know what exactly happens during a battle. Oh, okay. Let me go over a quick overview. I'll do a quick overview of the battle concept. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay, you said starting at 6:15. Okay. 6:15 they're starting. They're actually doing the battle. 6:15 Central, 7:15 Eastern. Okay. All right. So I will keep that in mind. I will make sure I show up. Um, a battle is part of one of the different games that TikTok offers in the platform. And what happens essentially is that there's a couple different ways to do it. But the traditional way is that you're competing with another live host. You and another live host are in your rooms. So you're co hosting, not guest. You're co hosting. So they come up from their room, they have their community in their room, and you have yours in your room. And so on the screen, you could press a button, two boxing gloves, and it goes into what TikTok formally calls a match. And so people, I think maybe it used to be called battle, but now they're called matches. So that match turns on a 5-minute timer. And that timer, your community is cheering you on and they're supporting by tapping the screen, sharing the live out, commenting, and gifting. People tend to gift in those matches at a higher level in a way that they don't normally gift. So the matches are a great way for you to think about your monetization strategy. It also gives you more exposure because that co-host, the opponent, is in their room. So their community gets a chance to connect with you, get to know you. Hopefully there's a nice little interaction that happens maybe before and after the live. And so it builds community and more exposure for you. And then there's just a overall great way to rally your community around an event and celebration or just overall support for you. So it's a great way to build community. So people battle, and some people do it pretty frequently because there's a couple different strategies where they receive what's called power ups and some ways for your top 3 people to continue to support you. Those expire in 5 days and they only can use them for your battle. So just know people will battle more frequently because of that. Is that the only for people within the U.S.? The battle in the live stream? No, no, it's not just for people in the U.S. People all over will battle. I think it does depend on the country you're in terms of that feature being active. But yeah, I think it doesn't have any limitations to the U.S. Why is this my young friend that always pops up? He just tried to co-host again. I'm not gonna do it because I think he really is underage, y'all. So I'm not gonna accept his invite. um, Thank you so much. Yeah, battles. It doesn't matter the country, but some countries don't have certain features. But that particular one, I believe, is all over, just because of it being something that people do quite often. And you'll see people will try to co-host request you. Thank you so much for the buddies, budding hearts. Appreciate your friend. Um, so some people will click the co-host and just pick a random person in battle. That particular person who just, like I said, he has been doing it quite a bit, and like I said, he has a very young face, and I do believe he's underage, and so you got to be careful about that because you're not supposed to um, go live if it's for 18 years and older. So I try not to get myself in trouble with TikTok. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Um, Thank you for the populars as well. So, so the battles that are happening tonight. So we have our friends and learn. That's where you learn some of the friendly battle strategies, what buttons to press, how to turn on and off the co-host feature, as well as turning on and off the battle, the match feature, how to think about connecting with your community while you're giving them cues that are coming on the screen. Because as a live host, you see different messages that pop up, and you want to kind of coach your team to know how to support, especially if they have like 2 times the gifting points that will pop up, and you want to let them know, hey, if you send a gift now, it'll be twice the points. Or if they have power ups, and that's where it shows up, like right in this space here. If you have any kind of boxing gloves, the lightning bolts, any misters, any of those power ups, you can kind of let them know when to throw those. There's some strategies, like if you're really doing this, fully, and I think that's what we're growing into, because you figure as an agency, we're still young, we're still kind of figuring this out, but if we get to the point where we can have teams, that's going to be important, because you want to have, hey, Love Universify, you want to have a team of people supporting you. It's just like your community. As you build up your community, you can decide and determine who can be there to support you, and in turn, how you can in turn support them. Okay? So you want to be able to kind of create that battle, that match team. And then as you are doing your battles, they're supporting you, and then as they're doing their battles, you're supporting them. And so that reciprocity is happening as well. I wonder if TikTok is pushing out the flash goal. One can hope. Oh, phasing out. I'm sorry, phasing out the flash goal. I did get my flash goal. I got it. I got it earlier today. It was the heart knees, and we achieved it. So thank you for that. Yeah, it was the heart knees earlier, so I did get my flash goal. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. If you are going to battle, you want to get to the point where you're starting to think about strategically doing it more, as well as building a team of folks to help your battle strategy. And then in turn also, when it comes to the power ups and receiving those, even if you have a scheduled battle like Coach Jesse, you should be battling quickly to get some power ups for your battle tonight. So I don't know if you're planning to do that. And then if you get power ups, then in turn you can use those for the next battle that you have. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then I don't know if Miss Darlene's still here. She should be doing the same. Obviously, anybody who's battling tonight should do it. You should be thinking very strategically about your approach. Yes. So, and then the other thing we teach in the Friends and Learn is also just etiquette surrounding, thanking your team, thanking the other host team, understanding how you can press the seats, the top 3 seats on the screen. You click that, you'll see the list of supporters for your team, and you can also see the list of supporters for their team. And saving time to do that, the victory lap that they have up there is a time to give that thanks and show appreciation for other people who supported you, as well as when it comes to making sure that you know who got power ups for you. And then if you need to mute people, because a lot of times you can mute the live hosts because they have that mute button next to their name. It's like a little speaker symbol. You can click that to mute people. You don't have to listen to them the whole time as well. Nika, you said you got filtered, but I'm going to rate it. It's a lip that looks like it's radiating out pale rainbow colors. Oh, was that the Black Lotus you got filtered too? Is that the effect you're talking about? Okay, I spoke about the roses above your head. Is that Flacco? What is that? Roses above my head right now? Let me know what you see. I don't see a flash call. Maybe that's what you meant. The kiss effect. I sent that a long time ago. Oh yeah, TikTok filtered you. I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, it just popped up when Black Lotus filtered happened. So Yeah, those filters are really bad, the community filters, because again, people will have filtered messages in there from earlier in the conversation, like, okay, Coach Jesse, you just got filtered. Is anyone available to do a rose battle with me at 6:30? That was her comment. Yeah, interesting. Rose battle at 6:30 after the Friends Alarm. That's when you'll do it? Okay, gotcha. So, see if maybe you do one with one of the Friends Alarm, E-Nurse or Diana. See if you could do a quick one with them. I was telling Nika that last night. Oh, okay. See, it got filtered again. I don't know what's going on with these comments, but I'm happy I'm able to see them. Yeah, so that one got filtered as well. So here's what I did to see it. Let me know if you guys don't know this, because Pal shared it with me. She actually went on the internet and looked it up, and we kind of walked through it. So here's what I did, and I'll walk you guys through it. It's a rose battle. Yes. The rose battle that Coach Jesse is talking about is something she would like to do. I don't think the other ladies for the Friends and Learn is doing roses. I think they're going to do any gift. But you could set, when you click those boxing gloves, there's a little settings wheel in the top right corner. You can click that and set it to just be a specific gift, like roses. You don't have to make it all the gifts like the jet or any of the other expensive gifts. You can make it simple roses, and people just send roses, and it's actually a really good battle. I mean, it's obviously not going to be all the points and the diamonds that other battles could bring you, but a lot of people will send a lot of roses. They'll send 100, 200 roses, and before you know it, that battle is thousands of roses that have been sent because of your community. So it's really a good one. Oh, look at there. Level 19. Look at you, friend. Oh, that was awesome. You leveled up. You said I'm gonna level up right here. Awesome. How you doing, the voice guru? Love that. Thank you for sharing that gift. You said the level up ship. Yes. That's been my I've sent that gift a couple times in battles too. I like it. Yes. Thank you so much, friend. Um, so yes. You said it adds up. Yeah, those roses add up. So anybody now, Coach Jesse, you trying to get points. You trying to get power ups. So a rose battle would do it. Roses and tapping the screen. But you need to figure out an opponent that's gonna let you win. Okay. You need to win. Thank you for the taps and the stickers, you all. I appreciate you all in the chat chatting it up. But yeah, you need to win. Against me is a guaranteed power up. So yeah, you might want to pick Leanne. Like I said, you might want to pick your Friends and Learn folks. That is if they are you see if they win, see who wins. See how their room is set up, because you never know, they might bring the heat tonight. But yeah, pick somebody where you can get your power ups. Because okay, really quickly, let me say this: you only get the power ups if you win the battle. Okay, that's for my people who didn't know that. Coach Jesse obviously knows that. You only get the power ups if you win the battle. If you lose the battle, you will not get the power ups. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. You winner. You said no fire, don't no heat. I see you, friend. Yeah, you gotta find some people who don't have. You don't know what type of support they got in the background. You said it will be Leanne, because I was about to say my favorite four. She gonna bring the heat. You. I'm just gonna say that. If you battle her, she bringing the heat. She got a nice community. So you gotta find somebody. It might be her first battle, but she gonna bring the heat because her community gonna come swooping in to support. My computer's in the shop, but I have another sticker coming for you. Oh, do you? Thank you so much, Nika Grace. You said, wow. I'm all for taking one for the team. I'm planning to to believe for hours today. Okay, thank you so much. That's how Natty Nat did. I see Natty Nat laughing, but Natty Nat, she brought the heat. Her team came in. They were like, "Oh no, Natty Nat ain't gonna lose." No, you said no heat here. You said I'm scared. Now my community, your community will bring the heat. Your community will not let you lose my favorite. Okay. So yeah, there's certain communities. I don't know if you want they smoke. Okay. Even if they knew. So my favorite is Snoo. She ain't battled, but her community will come in. They're gonna be sending jets. They're gonna universities, whatever. Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my, all of it. So no, you don't want to mess with some of them communities. That's how Natty Nat's community was. It was like, oh no, Natty battling. Oh yeah, she gotta win. She gotta win. So, um, so with that, like I said, winner gets the power ups. So when you want to have power ups because then you're able to then use those to advance, your battle strategy. You can get more points because people are tapping the boxing gloves, and that gives like 5 times the points and stuff. So, question: I'm doing 5 matches with Sultry Nana for my battle. No. Why did you say that? It's one battle. Did it say 5 matches? No. Let me look. No, it's supposed to be one battle. One battle, friend. Why did you think 5? Let me check. I shouldn't have said 5. Should be just one. Yes, it's number of rounds is 1. Yeah, just 1. I'm looking at it myself. Yeah, you got me nervous. I was like, I don't think I put them in a 5 one. I was trying to check for that. No, it's just 1, Dr. Trish. Let me know. That's what it says. No. Mm-mm. What you looking at, friend? No, it's clearly 1. This is our run. Number of rounds is 1. Do a screenshot and send it to me what you're looking at. But no, it should say number of rounds is 1. It says 5 for you all. I'm literally looking at the screen. Literally. I don't know why y'all see 5 and I see 1. I will show you what I'm looking at. On the bottom of my profile, it says at school. What does that mean? Oh, if you're a college student, you can add your college email. I requested. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you what I see. Now, if you guys see something else, I'm not sure why you see that, but I'm gonna flip my camera around. Number of rounds, 1. Okay. And this is where you guys are all listed. All y'all are paired. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay? 1 round. Now, if it says 5, I'm not sure why it says that. I'm gonna say that's a glitch. I'm gonna say that's maybe a glitch in the system, but it should say 1. It's 1 on my end. So as an agent, braids in the boots, how you doing? Do you match creators to battle, or do they request random? They can do both. So it's both. What this is in the system, TikTok allows agencies to do that, and so we've been doing it as a way to kind of meet other agencies and match. It's not a perfect system. It's actually very, as you can tell, like they're seeing something I'm not seeing. Um, it's not perfect at all. People don't show up all the time, so it's a little haphazard. But at the end of the day, it is a way for you to also have these scheduled matches. You get a chance to kind of have, you're able to see who you're comparing against. It's a little bit more structured because it's actually in the system as a scheduled battle. So it's a little bit more structured and organized as it's supposed to be. It's not always a perfect system though. But as you can tell, the agencies can do that. And so we've been playing around with that for the last couple weeks, I guess. And it's so yeah, I'm not sure why it's saying 5, you all. I have no idea why it says 5. So I'm not sure. on the bottom of my profile. Let me know if that made sense. So as an so I answered that. Let me just check. Let me know if you have any questions. Braids in the boots. That's a cute name. Dr. Lisa, maybe talk about letting go of banning accounts for Black Lotus. She's at oh, okay. Thank you for that. Black Lotus. Um, Message me, Black Lotus. We'll talk. Let me talk about it. I'll talk about it here. What Nika's talking about is how many followers you have. Thank you, Natty Nat. How many followers you have. So let me talk about that because you want to get to the point. You're gonna have to remove some of those followers because the max number of people you can follow is 10,000. So if you're at the maximum number, you now need to go in and remove. So we'll talk about how to remove. Hello, Doc. I think I completed the agent. What is the next step? Um, did you get you? So on my other account, I sent you a message. Let me know if you did it. Um, and I can go in and check actually. Did you go to my webpage? Because I think as of the other day you hadn't gone to my webpage. I think you were missing and maybe a few other people. But let me check and see. So let me check. You're not in my school either. I don't see where you accepted school. And then you did not. Uh, so yeah. So you need to do my webpage. Good morning. How you doing, Charlie? Um, how many she's following? Yes. So how many she's following needs to be fixed. Let's check. Let me check her out. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Charlie, good morning. Let me go to Black Lotus real quick, friend. Yeah, Black Lotus, you're following. Okay, so yeah, Black Lotus, you would need to remove. Oh yes, I was gonna ask you about that because I can't follow anyone here. Yes, because you hit your max. You hit the max. The max you can follow on TikTok is 9,999. I think 10,000. I think you have one more following you, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to get to the max. And so even for me, I'm cognizant of that. And actually, I probably need to go in and remove some names too. But because I think I'm almost at like 5,000 or so, close to 5,000. Kind of look, yeah, 4,100. So I probably would stay under. To be honest with you guys, I probably would stay under like 3,000 following. Okay, just because as you grow on these TikTok streets, you want to add people, and so you're following because that's the whole issue with follow for follow. You don't want to do that. You actually want to follow based on people because those following will show in your feed, your For You feed too. So you want to follow people who are either in your niche, follow people who are connected to you, like true friends, and people you're engaging with. You want to be intentional about who you're following. Okay, so you'll hear people like, "Well, they didn't follow me back. They didn't follow me back," because honestly, you only can follow 10,000. So if you're doing those follow for follows, those engagement rooms, you can't follow everybody. At some point, you're gonna have to make a decision. Once you get to 10,000, then you can't follow no more. So you gotta rethink that. Yeah. So Lady Esther, yes, you did, friend. You need to complete my stand store. I sent my stand um, webpage. So I'm gonna write it here. Complete. Um, you still need to complete the stand webpage. I'm just gonna put page. I'll show you real quick. Let's see. If you go to my so here's the thread that we're on together. I sent you this message on my other account. So you got to go to that web page. So I'm going to send it again. I'll send it to you on this page. I didn't know that. So thanks for the information. You're welcome. Charlie, you say you didn't know that? Okay, yes, you're welcome, friend. So I'm going to send you a message from this account. The message came from my the agency account. Okay, I did not see that. Yeah, so it came from the agency account. The agency account is this page. So you want to make sure you're following. I think we're following each other. But just go. I'm just going to say hello. So if you want to go check this page, it sent you a message to say to go to the web page. I'm still figuring out the system. Obviously, with me transitioning to that account, I was doing everything out of the Dr. Lisa account, and I think that was easier for me and for people. But this account is sending messages from inside the platform, the agency platform. So yeah, so you got a message from this account that said to go to the web page and complete that. And so that's the next step. That'll get you in my database because I send out the Zoom announcement for our meetings on Sunday at 6:30. I send it tomorrow. So if you could do that today, you'll be in my database. And I think I'm missing a few other people who haven't completed that, who recently started. So yeah, so complete that if you can today. Let me know if you have any questions, and then I'll send you another message from this account as well. But yeah, so when it comes to the max number you can follow is 10,000. Hey, some sugar, happy birthday again, friend. Um, so let me show you guys real quick. So if you are here, hey friend, how you doing? Thank you for that daily heart me. So if you're here, you're looking at your following. So this account I'm following quite a bit too. So I probably should be under, I almost think about it, you should probably think of it in the terms of like, whatever as you're growing on TikTok, like I said, the most you can follow back is 10,000. So I would say always keep that under a third of 10,000. So max 3. So like I said, I need to come down some too. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to get to the point where you're maxing out, because as you grow in these streets, there are people you won't be able to follow. You can't stay that high. And I know that offends some people who are like, well, I'm following you. You gotta follow me back. You're gonna have to be discerning. At some point you're gonna have to make a decision. And there are people who are like really strict about it. Like they only follow within their niche. They only follow, a specific people, and maybe their follower numbers are like under 500 because they're like really strict about it. I don't agree with that per se, but I do say you got to be discerning about how many you can actually follow. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for everyone who came in and said hello. Yes, it's a great community. They was at Luna's and they found out it was yours. They swooped over to yours. It was beautiful. I was just checking in. I have to get back to work. Okay, thanks, Charlie. Appreciate your friend. So when you go in, go ahead. Ooh, I click the video. When you go in, click your following, and maybe go through this list of folks. Like you can, first of all, you can start off with the users. Any of those accounts that are bots. See, I got some users in here I need to delete. So I'm just gonna make those red. That means I unfollowed them. Okay. And then these people, technically, I don't know who they are. I'm following them too. So you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to make a decision about how many people you actually continue to follow. Okay. I don't want you to be in a situation where you are, you hit your limit, and you will hit your limit. So go in, unfollow some of those people. Just click. Somebody's trying to request me again. Turn off. Just go in, click, and maybe go through this line of following, and just you could decide maybe some of the people in your early days of following folks. You just go through and just unfollow some of those folks, so you decide what that looks like. So for me, I probably would go in and unfollow a lot of these people because I'm not over there like that. You said good idea. You're welcome, friend. How you doing, Lady T? Appreciate you coming in, supporting. Lady T, you got some homework. How are you, friend? We need to put some words in your bio. You want to make sure you have some words in your bio so you can connect and engage with people. It's a great way for TikTok to also know who you are and what you are about, especially when it comes to your profile. You said laugh out loud. Yes. So you want to make sure you are connecting. All right, friends, let me, that was That was a quick overview, but let me know if there's any other questions. Coach Jesse, I saw where you requested. I want to make sure I think you were going to ask, add one more thing to the battle conversation. Let me know if you're still in the room, friend. Let me know if that was something you wanted to chat about. Um, I know some of us are battling tonight, so just make sure if you are battling that you do some of those power ups, that you get that stuff that you get some power ups taken care of. If the platform is saying, it doesn't say 5 on my end, so anybody who's battling tonight, one is fine. That's what I see, one in the system. So if it has more than one, I'm not sure why, but it should just only be one. And so I'll put that out there. Dr. Lisa, how do I remove the people? You just unfollow them. So when you go to that profile, okay. So let me flip my camera. So you go to your profile page. You see it here? Go to your profile. You're under the following column. This is your followers. This is your friends. We're going to go back to following. Following is the problem because you've hit your limit. And then if you're here, I'm sorry, this is the followers. You go here. If there's some people in here, I don't know these people. So let me go. This person here, I'm following. I just made them red again. I don't follow them. Or if you hit those 3 dots. Oh, well, wait a minute. You can, hold on, because right now I'm following them back. Let's see if we follow them back. Hit those 3 dots. It should say, oh, it should say remove, but maybe not. Let me go back. You can unfollow them there. If you click their profile, you can, it should say remove or block. I think it says block because you're just following them. That's it. You can just unfollow them. Go here. So it's not going to say, it's going to make you block them. So just go here and unfollow them. Just go down the list. I'm sorry. Just go down the list and unfollow. Oh, I don't need to unfollow Miss Tree Top. Let me follow her back. Okay, so here, unfollow. I meant to unfollow her. I probably do need to unfollow her. I'll be nice, y'all. Here's unfollow. Oh no, I keep hitting the button. But click that button there. Oh, my fingers are hitting it. So just click it and unfollow people, okay? There, okay? So you can go through your list and decide who you want to unfollow. If you are friends with them, friends means that they followed you back. Following means that only you're following them, okay? So maybe that's the rule you use. If you're saying, okay, we're friends, that means you follow me back, then maybe I'll pause. I won't unfollow you. But anybody that says following, that means only you're following them. They didn't follow you back. So maybe you let them go. Okay? So you can make that decision. Now, when it comes to the agency stuff, obviously I'm following all the people in the agency. I'm making sure I'm connecting with those people. But you do hit a max. I don't want you guys to sit back and think like, oh, you can follow, and at some point you're going to have to make a decision on who exactly you stay connected with, okay? And I would say, if I were you, I would try to keep that number at least under 3,000. And that goes for me. I got to go back and clean up that list, and I got to clean up this list. Because, the max, if I can only follow 10,000, I'm already over 10,000. So I need to keep that list lower. You said, let me know if you got that Black Lotus. It's because Natty Nat is a legend. What happened? What you mean? What happened? It's because Natty Nat is a legend. What? Thank you so much. So definitely keep that list low. Make a decision on who you want to continue to follow, friends. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm going to head out soon. Who else is going live? Let's chat about that really quickly. Who else is going live, friends? Why did TikTok filter that? I don't know why. TikTok did filter that. She is a legend. Yeah. So really quickly, because as you guys look at your own list, do that assessment. Like I said, I got up to 4,000. 4,000 is on the high side because again, I only can follow 10. So as time goes on, and I'm building my community, I'm connecting with more people, I'm going to hit a ceiling. You don't want that to be to the point where you can't follow anybody else. So at some point, you're going to have to start making decisions about who do you continue to follow. Okay? Because you're gonna max out. So I'd say try to keep that under 3,000. And like I said, I gotta go back. If I'm saying that out loud to you all, and I'm at 4,100 for this account and 46 for the other, then I need to bring that down some. Okay. Okay. My favorite, you said 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I like to keep it at a third of followers. So I'm over that at the moment. Yeah, you're over that as well. Yeah. Yeah, you have to have a balance there. Everyone's getting out of my house. I want to stay. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out, Black Lotus. Black Lotus, don't kick me out. but yeah, you do need to get rid of some of the people in your house. You're gonna have to get rid of some of them. Some of them gonna have to go. Some sugar. You gotta get rid of some people too. Some sugar. Oh my gosh, Fred. Y'all just let everybody in y'all house. No, not you guys, never. Y'all let them all in. Y'all gotta get something. Some of these people gotta go. No, you just gotta be. You said, I know. I was just about to ask you a question. Should I start with the ones that aren't following me? Yes. So start with the ones that are not following you. That's probably the better way to look at it. You know, because people, like I said, that list. If you go down your list, you see friends. Friends means that they're following you back, and then the following. And then I would say try to scroll all the way down to the beginning of your list, because when you first started, you were like, oh, I'm just gonna connect with everybody. You might need to go back to that list at the beginning stages. So go all the way down and see if those people are still people you want to continue to connect with. You know, in the beginning, you might have had some people who were like, oh, I love this creator, I love their content, and that's great. So those people you might keep because maybe they were like celebrities or, you know, special influencers and stuff. So maybe some of those you keep. But then it's all the people in the middle. You're like, oh, I'll follow you back. Oh, I'll connect with you. Some of that stuff you got to get rid of. You got to go back and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, we don't engage. I don't see your content. You didn't follow. You didn't connect back with me. I'm good. You good. We don't need to connect anymore. Okay? Isn't it? It is. I'm pretty sure it is because when you scroll down, you'll see people you connected with pretty early on. Yeah, so it is chronological. So take a look at it. Need to make band. You said I need to make band account content. You keep giving me content to do, which isn't bad because actually I did the static images. So I'm gonna finish that up. That post. I'll have that post. That's my post for today. You can sort it. You can sort it. Let me check. Can you sort it? You're asking, can you sort it? Can you sort it? Let's check. Yeah, she's right. You can sort. I didn't pay attention to that. Oh Lord, my fingers keep hitting things. Let's see. Just two different options. By latest. So that's the latest. Yeah. So that's the latest. So all these people at the bottom here are your beginning folks. You said I unfollowed a lot. How many did you have in there? Were you at your limit too, Leanne? Leanne, you did unfollow a lot because you ain't even at 1,000. Leanne said, no, they all go. Everybody must go. But you know, as you're thinking about your community, as you're building your community, you want to make sure, obviously, the people who really matter to you and to your niche. Again, that populates on your For You feed. Those are the people you want to see populating there. You said, no, I'm not trying to get there to the point where you got to follow everybody. I hear you on that one. So your community matters. So when you look at your homepage, remember your homepage has your friends, and then when you come to, I'm sorry, your this right here. So this is your friends. So those are the people who are your friends, and they're posting content. And then here you see your following. Remember, those are the people you're following. And then you say for you. TikTok populates the for you based on the combination of things. What you're watching. So if you're watching a lot of content based on people who are in your niche, or people who are you're following them. So maybe they're big creators that are in your niche, that populates in your for you feed. Or if you are engaging in certain activities like live streams, or you are searching for different things, that'll populate in your for you feed. So all that matters for your for you feed. But again, if your following feed is a lot relating to your niche or your target audience, then that's good, because TikTok sees that, and TikTok will make that go in your for you feed. So you want to be intentional about your following in that way. Okay, let's see. Um, Almost exclusive following people I enjoy, but I'm sure there are 100 or so that are random. Yep, yep. So again, just go back and look at your following. Okay, the max you can hit is 10,000, and you don't want to be at that max, and you don't want your feed to be all over the place. Okay, so again, a lot of creators, they keep their feed under, definitely under 1,000. I've seen people keep it under 200, where it's only 200 people related to their topic, related to what they're doing. So they're curating content in their for you feed that is just about that niche, or for that target audience. That's intentional. So you could do that, and you probably should, to a certain extent, try to get to some semblance of that if your topic is very specific. I always talk about my people who are like into crafting, crocheting, something like that. So if you're like very niche specific, then you want to make sure that you're seeing content that relates to that topic and engaging with that topic. And then TikTok will send, that content to your feed, and then you can go into the comments of that content. That's your audience. Those are the people you want to engage with. Okay, hard to do that when you're in an agency. Yeah, it's hard for me to do that. Yes, 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 yes. It's hard to do that when I'm me, and to a certain extent. I mean, let's say this: my agency, this agency operates differently, because you could do it if you're an agency. You don't have to engage with other people. As a matter of fact, you may not even know who else is in your agency, because again, it's so decentralized. But because we are operating as a community, we see each other, we connect with each other, we support each other. Just the structure allows for you to have the opportunity to connect with other people. So you could be discerning. There's people in the agency that's like, okay, you know what? I'm still in my niche. So I follow way more here than anywhere else. That's true. Yep, yep. So again, I would say that's something to consider. Okay, that is something definitely to consider. And then depending on how you want to conduct your pages, maybe your other account is your account that you kind of hop around and visit different live streams. Maybe your other account is an account that you can research and do some other stuff with. And maybe your primary account is something that you want to be very niche specific. So that's okay. And I never tell you that you have to operate a specific way. I just want to make sure you kind of know the pros and cons of what you're doing. This is everyone's sign to post more content. This is everyone's sign to post more content. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Post the content, y'all. Post the content. Okay? Right, I engage with the people who are active here. There's like 20 active people. The other 8 are quiet. So that was Pyle's comment on the YT. She's like, hey, I'm engaged with y'all. Those other people who ain't active, I ain't doing that with them. So that's pretty much what she was saying in terms of the agency people. So we do have some people who are not as active, which is, they'll figure it out. They'll grow into their TikTok live, and I think what's happening is that we are at a time in TikTok's time where this thing is about to go in a very different direction. It's going to go fast. Okay, when we think about going into 2025, 2026, and new ownership, new direction, and you need to be on board and ready for that trajectory. And so I think we're at a great time, and certain people are going to turn around and be like, "Ooh, I should have done this. I should have done this years ago. I should have done this back in 2025 when I had started thinking about it." And so now you guys are here and you're doing it. So it's gonna help. You said, Leanne, I was surprised when you said there are, yeah. So there's quite a few people who joined and didn't do anything. So I think my official number is 127. I'm looking at it, 127. Yep. So we got to get people moving, but they'll do it at their own time and pace. So we'll figure it out. They'll figure it out, brother. You said new name. What's the new name? Black Lotus, you about to change your name? Black Lotus, don't change your name without us talking. I don't. You gonna come in and be like, who is that? Who is that? You changing your name, Fred? Hey, Queen, how are you, Fred? Thank you so much, J Music. I decided to stay in D League. You decided? You made that conscious decision? Well, TikTok gonna decide otherwise for you. No TikTok new name. Oh, I don't know what the new name's gonna be. I don't know if there is gonna be a new name. I think they're gonna keep it the same. She's probably not asking. She knows things. Who's this now? What you mean? I thought I was good, but I could unfollow a few. You're talking about, so TikTok filter all those comments, y'all. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the compliments. Um, some sugar TikTok is going to decide for you. Black Lotus is the best name. It is. I love that. Leanne, who I meant is my filter comment. Oh, that's who you meant. Why am I even typing? I know TikTok is like, not today. Not today, Nikki. You didn't stay live long enough yesterday. That's what they was like. What you mean? What you mean? It don't. Let me say this. As you go live, some sugar. As you go live, and you start building your community, and they start engaging your content, and they start engaging your live stream. Thank you, friend. Sending you heart puffs. Doing your gift gallery. Meeting your live goal. You're gonna league up, friend. So you could try to stay in a D League if you want to. TikTok's like, oh no. That's how it works. Yeah. The more you go live, so what you're gonna do is continue to go live. Continue to build your community. And TikTok and your community will determine how you grow. Okay? Dr. Lisa, next time you want to laugh at me, just hit the mute button. Whatever. You said true. That's it. That's it. That's how this works. This is we can try to put some guardrails on things. We can. I've been pushing back on the B League, and honestly, it's one of those things where I'm still kind of deciding. Now that I have data, I'm trying to really focus on my content because I realize that I'm behind with my content creation, so I got to do better. So that's kind of where I'm kind of setting my energy into the content creation a little bit more. The live stream, because of the content creation, I know the live stream will grow. I will do better. You said I'm the opposite. You do the content, not the live stream. We're going to get you to do both. Okay? So we going to get you there, friend. Thanks, TikTok, for not filtering me. TikTok did not filter you that time. You said you going to get there, friend. TikTok did filter Black Lotus, though. Hold on. Black Lotus, you said. Dr. Lisa, do we all fit in your living room? What you mean, do we all fit in your living room? What you mean? Hey, Shay Sprays. Do we all fit in your living room? No. In terms of 127 people, no. Sure you can make more content. Exactly. Hey, friend. When we go visit, do we all figure? No, y'all. No, we would have to get a new facility. We have to get a different facility. No, we don't fit in my living room. You say some sugar content is hilarious. You should go to Holly Q's lives for refinement on it. In terms of her posting, it gets better. But you're right. Holly Q was doing really good with her um, um, content support and guidance. So definitely, definitely, she's doing really good. So I would definitely visit and make sure. If you want tips and strategies on content, definitely visit people in the agency. There's some people who do really good content. So yeah, she is definitely good, doing good. She is. She is. She has so many followers because she understands the content side of it, and she understands the live stream too. So that's why she's picking up her live stream because she has a community of supporters as well. So I would say just get there. The people who, and again, I said that comment kind of in a passive way, but what's happening? We're really at this cusp of TikTok really soaring in another direction. All the other, all the other platforms are trying to think about their approach because TikTok has been a cornerstone for live streaming, for people coming over here for the content creation, for people coming to monetize in different ways. TikTok Shop, you know, the different ways you can monetize in your live or in the content. So just recognizing the others are trying to figure this out. He said, okay, passive. So going into 2026, it's going to take it to another, it's going to be in another stratosphere. So we just have to be ready for it. And I don't want you guys to like think of this like, oh, well, I wish I could have, I wish I would have, you know. And so even I'm that way. I'm like, okay, let me pick up my pace. My content has to be better. I gotta do more of it. I gotta be on my game. So I'm really trying to be intentional in that way as well. And so what I share here, I don't not tell you guys. I tell you guys the same thing I'm telling myself. When I get on live, I love it. It's such a wonderful time. It is. And you're good. You're good. You're so engaging. Your co-host friends are good too. So I like that little team of people you have. So yeah, but you're good. So keep doing it, friend. You're doing it in your content. You're doing it in your live stream. So, and all that will improve over time. But you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. All right. All right, friends. I'm gonna head out. It is noon. I know I got a couple meetings, y'all. I think I'm back to back because of the way I schedule things out. But let me know if there's any final questions. I know my favorite says she's going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. We got our battle folks that are going live. There's a 6:15 battle. Coach Jesse was trying to do 6:30 Rose's battle, I think, with Leanne. And then we have our 8 o'clock battles that are happening. So just know we're going to be in these streets today. So that'll be awesome. Okay. So appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any final questions. How you doing, Sassy B? How are you, friend? So I appreciate everybody being here. Let me know if there's any final questions as well. Sorry, Dr. Lisa. So only one match, right? Because I know social media will want rematches. One official match. If you choose to do rematches, that's totally up to you. But just one official one is what I see in the system. I was on the phone with, okay, you were on the phone with somebody? Okay. So yeah, so one official match. And then if you choose to do rematches, that's totally fine. But you don't have to. So I don't want to rain on anybody's parade. If y'all feel like, hey, let's do another one, that's totally up to you. Talk to your community, of course. You want to make sure you have community support and continue to engage with them to make sure you do win. What I do tell you is that you want to get at least 100 points. 100 points is where it becomes an official tracked match. So you got to get at least 100 points. And then you can decide if you want to do rematches. Clinty, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you, friend, coming through. Anybody else going live tonight? Let me know. Any last minute live hosts that are going out there. Hey, how you doing, friend? I just didn't want to be confused. I know Sultry likes multiple matches. Yeah, so it's totally up to you. If you're saying one and done, that's totally fine. If you want to do more than one with her, it's totally fine as well. Yeah, I'm going live this afternoon. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so what time and time zone? Anybody else? I'm going live at 7:45 Eastern. Yes. Sassy B is in the beauty niche. She does TikTok shop, so she's in the beauty niche. Okay, got a call that came through. Yes, so definitely connect with her if you guys are looking for um, TikTok shop support as well as you see her go live with products. All right, friends. All right, I'm about to let y'all go. I gotta catch up on some emails and stuff too, and I gotta post my content. See, told you. I got it in draft mode, so I'm gonna sit here and post it before I go into my first meeting. All right, friends. Let me know anybody else who wants to meet. Let's try to get on my calendar sooner than later for next week as well. Hope everybody have a great night. Thank you so much, Clint. You said hi to Clinty, and it didn't go through. All right. See y'all later. I'll see y'all back at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back. All right. Take care. Bye bye. 1 p.m. Eastern, talking about resilience. Perfect. Perfect. All right. See you later. Thank you so much, friends. Bye bye. All right, friends. See y'all later. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate everybody who was here. Bye bye.